You know what I'm talking about, man? What's good with the people? It's your partner, man. Who? It's your partner, man. Say, bro, what is you? A man of many hats. You know what I'm talking about, man? What's good with the people, man? You know what I'm talking about? Bro, feeling good this morning. You know what I'm talking about? I done worked out, man. Just got my you see that? All right, you can't even see that, man, with the lemon in there. You know what I'm talking about? Lemon in that organic honey, organic green tea. You know what I'm talking about? Refreshing. You know what I'm talking about? What's good? People like hee hee, ha ha. You know what I'm talking about? Ken in the pen. You know what I'm talking about? All my folks incarcerated, all my folks who ain't, all my folks on the bottom of the game, all my folks on top of that thing. You know what I'm talking about? Did I say Ken in the pen? I don't know, but if I didn't, go get that stick up in stores now. You can go get you a copy from Giants. You know what I'm talking about? Giants Lick on 76 MacArthur. Or you can go order you one off a or off of Amazon hardback. I was going to say you can order you one off a hardback, but you can order you one off of Amazon. But make sure you get you a hardback. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, same thing, man. Keep that head up, keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it. You know what I'm talking about? Swing that finger, young man. You know what I'm talking about? Worldwide. You know what I'm talking about, man? Indugu, Fresh, Mike, Lil Rue, not Lil Rube, Lil Rue. You know what I'm talking about? Tata the player. That's who comes next, man. You know what I'm talking about, man? The same thing, man. All my folks incarcerated, all my folks who ain't, all my folks on the bottom of that game, all my folks on top of that thing. You know what I'm talking about? Keep that head up, keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it. You know what I'm talking about? Let's get through them disclaimers, man. Bro, go on and hit that T one more time, man. You know what I'm talking about? Refreshing. You know what I'm talking about? Now, good brother like myself, I don't promote no drug usage. No. You know what I'm talking about? No. I don't promote no drug sellage. No. I don't promote no alcohol consumption. Don't take a sip of sippage. No. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no crime. I don't promote no violence. I don't promote no domestic violence. Keep your hands off them people. You know what I'm talking about? Alright. You know what I'm talking about? Don't. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote. You know what I'm talking about? No. Negativity. Negativity. Yeah, I don't know. You know what I'm talking about? Help me. I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about? Me. I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about? Me. You know what I'm talking about? All I promote is y'all go ahead and do what you're gonna do with your time, man. Make sure you find the right thing to do with it. We don't know how much we got people. You know what I'm talking about? But a good brother like myself, I ain't prejudiced. Nah. You know what I'm talking about? Brother like myself, I ain't got nothing against the sexually different. Nah. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, I ain't got nothing against the little people. Nah, you know what I'm talking about? Me. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't got no problem with nobody. You know what I'm talking about? Me. You know what I'm talking about? I love everybody. You know what I'm talking about? As a matter of fact, I'm on a quest. You know what I'm talking about? Bring that joy. You don't know. Bring that peace, huh? Bring that peace. You know what I'm talking about? That joy. You know what I'm talking about? And that love. You know what I'm talking about? That love. You know what I'm talking about? Back to YouTube community, man. You with me? Come on, man. Fuck with your partner. Hey, check it out, man. Fuck with a nigga one time. You know what I'm talking about, man? How's y'all out there doing on it? Man, I ain't even get y'all today, did I, man? Well, how's y'all out there doing on this tight-fisted Tuesday? You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about, bro, tight-fisted. You know what I'm talking about? Tight-fisted Tuesday. You know what I'm talking about? How is you doing? You know what I'm talking about, man? What's good with the people, man? How is you? Say, bro, what you talking about? Tight-fisted. I'm finna tell you. Firepower. I'm gonna tell you. Now listen. Because I'm one of the motherfuckers since I was a kid, they called me tight fisted. You know what I'm talking about? They didn't call me tight fisted. I said I was like this. Look, man, tight fisted just don't mean that like if you let somebody put that on you, say you're stingy or something. You know what I'm talking about, man? And I'm just here today to tell y'all, man. Sometimes in order for us to make it, you got to be tight-fisted. You know what I'm talking about? With your goddamn self. You got to be tight-fisted with a whole bunch of shit. Your energy, you know what I'm talking about? You just do, bro. Your money, you know what I'm talking about? Your time, you know what I'm talking about? Your money, your time, and your energy, man. 3 things you might want to be tight-fisted with. But you got to be tight-fisted with yourself, man. You know what I'm talking about? Because I found out Really, like, you could spread yourself way too thin, bro. You could just try to help everybody out. I was one of these people. Still am. Just a little bit more tight-fisted with my energy, time, and money. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to everybody who don't drive fast but still got skid marks in their drawers. Emergency brake. I see you. Fuck it. You know what I'm talking about? But you, man, I ain't gonna keep you that long this morning, man. This one right here is Tight-Fisted Tuesday. You know what I'm talking about? This is some real shit. Now, this don't apply to everybody who don't need to do this. But if you one of the motherfuckers that need to do this, you just gotta stop spreading yourself thin, bro. Because I'm gonna tell you a incident I ran into. You know what I'm talking about? Sometime yonder. You know what I'm talking about? Listen, man. Oh, I'm good for the people. You know what I'm talking about? Good for the community. You know what I'm talking about? I was one of them niggas that if you came to the spot before 8 o'clock, you can get a free wake up. You know what I'm talking about? That's why they used to call me the wake up man. You know what I'm talking about? Alarm clock. You know what I'm talking about? But look, man, I was one of them niggas. I always been fucking with the people. You know what I'm talking about? You make it up here before 8 o'clock, you get you a free bump. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Tax free. And all that shit good, bruh. People like, oh, people would soak that shit up, bruh. Then I went to jail, bruh. Nobody always being good too, man. You think them people showed up, they ain't give a fuck. So that's what I'm saying, man. You can't spread yourself thin. A lot of times, man, you gotta be tight-fisted with yourself. You get what I'm saying? Because other people, they only say, they call people, base people, like they judge people on what they do for them. Like, say you was taking care of your whole family, but this motherfucker right here, he was whatever he was, you know what I'm talking about, knock alcoholic, whatever he was, trick, and you didn't fuck with him because you knew his bullshit. He just wants some money to go drink some alcohol, use some crystal, or trick with a bitch. You already know this, so you don't fuck with him. That nigga right there will call you stingy. You feel me? Even though you taking care of your whole family. So that's what I'm saying. You can't get caught up with nobody else's perception of you. You get what I'm saying? You gotta know who you is, bruh. You gotta know what you doing. You gotta know where you going. You gotta know what you stand on, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? You just do. And that shit won't bother you, you feel me? But you'll have a motherfucker like that, even though you taking care of the whole family. A motherfucker that you not doing nothing for will call you stingy, even though you're not stingy. You know what I'm talking about? Because people call that assumption comes when you don't do shit for certain people. You know what I'm talking about? I told you, I done had it was rumors that the baby was stingy. They say he was tight-fisted. Said he came out like this. You feel me? But look, bruh, you just got to be tight-fisted with yourself. Sometimes, you know what I'm talking about, you got to put, and I know this is going to sound selfish, bruh, but this is just a fact. Sometimes you just got to, man, you know what I'm talking about? You got to set aside some damn time. Shout out Love Dorsey, because she always say this, you know what I'm talking about? You just got to, ooh, y'all see, now that was too much, man. Twisted it too much. Because I was finna say something, bro. A lot of this shit be on here because I think everybody says the same thing in their own way. But a lot of this shit just has to do with common sense, bro. Common sense, the best game you can ever have, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Because common sense will let you see the game that's being run. You know what I'm talking about? That don't even go together, bro. You know what I'm talking about? That shit don't make no sense. On some real shit. Man, it's getting, man, I gotta hurry up. You know what I'm talking about? But on the real shit, bro, you need to be tight-fisted with yourself, man. You just do, bro, because you, at some point, if you ever want to make it, bro, that's that time when you sit down and got to work on yourself anyway. Because you can't do nothing for nobody else if you not on your square, bro. If you not on dock, you know what I'm talking about? If you ain't on your game, bro, you can't help nobody anyway, bro. You give to the game. I'm not saying that, bro, but you don't go broke giving to the game, bro. You see what I'm saying? You don't sit around and don't make yourself late trying to help somebody else be on time. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, you just, sometimes you got to be tight-fisted with yourself, bro. Tight-fisted with your energy, tight-fisted with your money. But really, your time and your energy, bro, is the two main things. You know what I'm talking about? Money come and go. That ain't really, you know what I'm talking about? That ain't, but your time and your energy, bro, man, you can't get your time back. It just don't happen like that. So that's the thing. You really might want to be, you know what I'm talking about? A little bit more tight-fisted. You know what I'm talking about? I'll pull it in. You know what I'm talking about, man? Your energy and your time. You feel me? Because other people, man, us as people, man, we would sit around and act like it's somebody else's job to assist us with what the fuck we doing. You feel me? And we'll get caught up like that, looking at how, like, you ever had a motherfucker, bruh, that the only motherfucking thing they do is count what you ain't did for them lately. They ain't never just sat down and thought about all the shit that you have did for them. Because if they did, they might leave you the fuck. They might ease up off the motherfucking clutch. You know what I'm talking about? They just might. But they don't, bruh. Because that's how they live. You know what I'm talking about? They done got it. It's like you done trained them motherfuckers like a dog. So now they expect your help. They paying their bills. You know what I'm talking about? With you. You know what I'm talking about? They done fuck their money off. They paying their bills. Like, I know I can borrow $150 from this person. They got them on the list. You feel me? After they do what they want to do with their time. You feel me? So you got to be, at any moment in time, nigga, you got to assist. You know what I'm talking about? Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. You know what I'm talking about? At any time, no matter how old you is, you got to be prepared to be stingy with your damn self. You feel me? Don't be so accessible to people. You know what I'm talking about? Time and energy, man. Because how many of y'all motherfuckers know, like, you would just be feeling the best, nigga? Like, you just hit a $450 million, if that even makes sense. But you got 450 million, you know what I'm talking about? Like, you hit one of them plays and you feeling good. And then you can just get around somebody who they can't even enjoy your energy. By you even having $450 million gonna irritate them because they didn't get none of it. So they just, you get what I'm saying, bro? It's just the energy ain't gonna be right for your 450 million. That's why sometimes it's best just to go and kick on back up under the sunset. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't got to tell nobody you got 450 million. You know what I'm talking about? You can just go somewhere, man, where everybody else got 450 million. You don't even look out of place. You know what I'm talking about? Like that there. But sometimes people won't even let you be happy because they so miserable. And that's why you got to be more tight-fisted with your time and your energy, bro. Because you can't even hell. I told y'all, man, if you gave everybody $1 million, a motherfucker gonna hate you for what you did with your million. You can't win, bro. You can't please everybody. You can't, so it shouldn't even matter. You know what I'm talking about? And that's when you get tight-fisted with your motherfucking time and energy. And that's why I be myself, around myself a lot. You get what I'm saying? Because bruh's a good ball of energy. He, you know what I'm talking about, man? He just is. You know what I'm talking about? Bruh think a little different. Bruh thinking happiness, not misery. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Double. You know what I'm talking about? Man, I'm finna get on up out of here, man, and start my day, get to doing what I do. You know what I'm talking about? But I love y'all. And this one right here was called Tight Fisted Tuesday. You know what I'm talking about? Because sometimes it's just how you got to be with yourself, man. You know what I mean? Our energy, your energy gonna tell you when shit ain't right. You know when you come around like, yeah, here come this motherfucker. Not again. When, you know what I'm talking about? That ain't the good energy to be around, bro. You feel me? Because it takes too hard. You got to do too much. You know what I'm talking about? To stay in your good spirit, bro. You got to do too much. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't got to do all that, bro. You can stay tight-fisted with your motherfucking self and just bask in your own motherfucking good energy. You know what I'm talking about? Until you find somebody else with some good energy like yours. You know what I'm talking about? Be chill, man. It's Tight Fisted Tuesday, man. Be a little bit more careful about what we do, man. You know what I'm talking about? Just be more mindful who you go around. You know what I'm talking about? Just be mindful who you help. You know what I'm talking about? Just be mindful about your motherfucking self. You know what I mean? Before you start doing anything else, ask your damn self. You know what I mean? Am I on the right track? Am I doing the, you know what I'm talking about? Because we can't worry about nobody else. You got to worry about you first. You know what I'm talking about? And that's how we got to tight-fisted. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, y'all seen that one? All I needed some change. They could have put me on the cover of Roots. Man, to the people, man. You know what I'm talking about? But I love y'all, man. You know what I'm talking about? I hope everybody go out there and find what they looking for. And if you don't, I hope you don't get in trouble trying to find it. You know what I'm talking about, man? I love y'all. And if you don't remember nothing else, always remember, it don't cost nothing. Just show a little bit of love.